in alphabetical order. Our first senior is Michael DeCourcy. Michael is graduating with a BFA in theater, emphasis in acting. He is a native of Leawood, Kansas. Yes, and is a graduate of Blue Valley North High School in Overland Park, Kansas.
Go Mustangs!
Mustangs, yes. At TCU, Michael's received a Theater Activities Grant. He's been a member of Alpha Psi Omega, TCU Study Abroad, Visa Corps, the TCU Gay and Straight Alliance, and the V-Day campaign. For Theatre TCU, Michael's appeared in the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, the Playwrights Stage, Measure for Measure, Happy Birthday Boris, and the TCU opera, Too Many Sopranos. Now, Michael, the first question is, tell us first of all, what are your immediate plans for the future?
I will be relocating here to the DFW. I'll be going home shortly after I graduate and then coming back here. So I'll be around. All of you in this room have had an impact on my life, and I wish that I could stand here and thank every single one of you, but I can't. I have 2 minutes, so there are 2 people that I really want to thank right now. And first, I want to thank my parents, even though they're not here. They are the most kind and gracious people I have ever known and have given me the world. And the other person I would like to thank is Mark Miller. You have taught me the proper way to wear a pair of socks, what it means to be a man, and how to sing a song. We made beautiful music together. I have some tidbits of advice I would like to throw out to all of you. People walk in and out of your life, so hold up your friends close while you can. Mentor a freshman, both of you will grow from it. Embrace change. College is an experience, not a training ground. You will change immensely while you are here. Just look at me. Be kind, be humble, be open, be thankful, and be a friend. And to my class, it's been 4 years, and some people would say it went by like that. However, I cannot agree because I feel I have a lifetime's worth of memories with all of you. Lastly, I wanted to leave you with a thought about dreams because I think that's the most important thing. One of the most important things in my life are my dreams. And when I studied abroad in Italy, the first day in my creative writing class, my professor asked me to write the first sentence to the autobiography of my life. And she gave me 2 minutes, and this is what I came up with, and I wanted to share it all with you to inspire you. Dreams like these cannot be contained in books. They are too vivid and real to be walked across the stage. They can't be frozen in time, held in any painting, or captured by any photograph, or heard in any song. These dreams can only be experienced in the minds, bodies, and souls of the dreamers, thinkers, doers, and chasers, not unlike yourself. Thank you.
Our next senior we're honoring is already an alum, Caitlin Donovan. Caitlin graduated last December, cum laude, with a BFA in theater, emphasis in theater studies. She's a native of Spring, Texas, and a graduate of Klein Collins High School in Spring. Go Tigers. Caitlin has been the recipient of a TCU grant, theater activity grants, theater production grants, and Horned Frog grants, and she was also involved in the V-Day campaign. Did you know that Caitlin started at TCU as an acting emphasis student? That's right. Her theater TCU production That's right. Her theater TCU production experience includes serving as an assistant stage manager for The Elephant Man, a light board operator for Assassins, and as a scenic painter production grant holder. Caitlin painted literally every theater TCU production from the fall of 2010 through December 2013. That's some 18 shows, including 12 main stage productions. And she was also a scenic painter for the 2013 Trinity Shakespeare Festival. Caitlin, what are you doing these days?
I'm going to be
be the charge artist for Trinity Shakespeare Festival. Also, I am the scenic artist for Casa Manana. I'm gonna make this speech a little quick because I've got to pee. But I wanted to thank Carrie for accepting me into this college, because I guess I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. Also, Big B, I don't know if you're out there. Big B, you taught me literally everything I know. Alex Marshall, I'm gonna cry every single day that you're gone. I'm gonna cry some.
Our next senior is named Ryan Dyer. Ryan is graduating cum laude with a BFA in theater, emphasis in musical theater. He's a native of Westlake Village, California. He is a graduate of Oaks Christian High School. Go Lions! He's received theater activities grant, theater production grants. He's a member of Beta Theta Phi, whatever. Sorry. For Theatre TCU, Ryan has appeared in Oklahoma, The Playwright Stage, Seussical, No No Nanette, and Spring Awakening. Ryan, what is next for you?
Actually, in like 3 weeks from now, I'll be going to EMT school because I'm becoming a firefighter. So, and hopefully still acting this out. So, yeah. I'll tell you. Here we go. Okay. We're all a little weird. And when we find those people whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall mutually in satisfying weirdness and call them our best friends. From Boy Meets World, right there. My senior class, for the last 4 years, we've lived together, laughed together, cried together, got drunk together, made stupid decisions together, and memories together that I'll never forget. We all have this journey right now where we all have to step out to separate parts of the world, and I can't wait to see what we all do. And I know that we all have the drive and work ethic to make it in this industry. My teachers, Dr. Walsh, thank you for teaching me not to hide my emotions and to be real on stage and be present in the moment. Harry, thank you for always supporting me and encouraging me to perform when I really doubted it. You gave me a chance in Oklahoma where I really thought theater wasn't a thing for me anymore. And also you made my handwriting skills 10 times better from all the flashcards I've written in your classes. Michael Hile, I don't know if you're here, thank you for being my boss. And what's up, hipster man? Thank you for believing in me even though when I thought I was going to fail at your design class. Alan, thank you for being my advisor and putting up with my ass for the last 4 years. All the talks we've had and the hard times I went through, you were really there, and especially sophomore year, you were there for me when I was in a dark spot, and that really meant a lot. All right, friends time. Okay, Bradley, we've been in school together for 12 years, dude, and that's really weird. And I've watched you perform from when you were a baker in middle school and to the point where you were taking your last bound holiday, and I'm so proud of you, man. I love you, and I can't wait to see what you do. Dylan, what's up, man? You're one of my best friends, man, and you practically live on my couch with me, and this year, like, I'm so proud of you, seeing what you've done and what you did with the Boris score and what you and Zach are going to do in the future, and it's awesome, man. And the last one, okay. Mark. You're the man, man. Everybody knows it, and for the last 4 years, you've been one of my best friends, man. During sophomore and junior year, I got to the point where I didn't want to do it anymore. And for some reason, you were like, hey, come stay at my house with me, and I'm to stay with you in California, and we're to be good friends, and we're to make memories together, and you're one of the reasons I'm here, dude, honestly. So to my Theatre TCU family, I love you so much, and the last thing I'm going to say, I'll leave you with a quote. How lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. Winnie the Pooh. Thank you.
I told you it was the best night of the year. Our next senior is Amber Marie Flores. Amber is graduating summa cum laude with a BFA in theater, emphasis in musical theater. She's a native of El Paso, Texas, and a graduate of Loretto Academy High School there. And your team is the Angels? Go Angels, yeah. Amber has received theater activity grants, a Hahn Theater Scholarship, a TCU Academic Achievement Award, and the Mel and Katie Dacus Musical Theater Scholarship. She's been involved with TCU Campus Crusade for Christ and Habitat for Humanity. For Theatre TCU, Amber has appeared in the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, Oklahoma, The Bow Stratagem, Seussical, Born on a Sunday, The American Dream, Closer Than Ever, and Spring Awakening. She also appeared in Urinetown for the UTEP Dinner Theater, and for Trinity Shakespeare Festival, Amber's been in Merry Wives of Windsor, Merchant of Venice, Taming of the Shrew, and Julius Caesar, and she'll be in the 2014 season also. What's next after that, Amber?
I'm going to be staying around the area for probably a year. No, just a year. That's my limit. And then I'm going to move somewhere else. I guess we'll see where. I just wanted to say that I didn't want to come to TCU at first. I wanted to go to NYU and live the big dream and go to New York. And I can't say more than this, that I don't regret a second here. I have grown so much spiritually, emotionally, mentally, just in every single way. And thank you to everyone who cast me. I've been so blessed to work with each and every director that I possibly could, even Penny, even though she's new and she's not here. But I am so glad, and I've learned something from every single show, and that is something that I'd encourage every single one of you to do, is to learn something from every single show, whether you're a chorus member or the main part. It doesn't matter. You're there for a reason. A few special people I want to point out. Michelle Hoy, you are my sister. We didn't think that we were going to go to college together, but we did. And wore matching dresses the first day of school, thinking that was a great idea. It was great. And I'm wearing black and she's wearing white right now, and I think that's horribly ironic, but it's great. You are wonderful, and it's been such a privilege to walk beside you these 4 years. And I know in whatever continent you go to, you're going to be such a blessing. Deschamps, just saying that, everybody knows you are such a joy. And whenever you doubt yourself, I just want you to look around this room and see how many people love you, because you will carry that with you for the rest of your life. Promise. That's a promise. Kelsey Summers. It's not easy to get in with me, like just on the heart level. I mean, it is, you know, but on the way that you have so easily. I can't be more gracious to you. And lastly, to my bud. I am glad I didn't die before I met you, bud. You're amazing, and I love you, and I love all of you. Thank you.
Next, we have Zach Golden. Zach is graduating on Saturday with a BFA in theater, emphasis in production. He also has a general business minor. He's a native of Argyle, Texas, and is an Argyle High School Eagle, aren't you? Yes, you are. Zach has received theater production grants, the Lou Miller Cantor Scholarship. He's a member of USITT. He also worked as a carpenter for the 2013 PCPA Theater Fest in California, and as an assistant TD for the 2012 Trinity Shakespeare Festival. He's also worked for Casa Manana. For Theatre TCU, Zach has worked on just about every show over the past 4 years as a carpenter, on deck crew. Some of his other credits include assistant TD on The House of Blue Leaves and Holiday, assistant stage manager on The Bow Stratagem, assistant lighting designer on Assassins, the sound designer for Measure, and the technical director for The Yellow Boat, the effective gamma rays on Man in the Moon Marigolds, The American Dream, and Closer Than Ever. Zach, what is next for you?
This summer I'll be working at Trinity for a month, back out to PCPA for a couple months to work with them, and then I'll be going to CalArts to study technical direction and get my MFA. Thank you. Want to say a real quick thing. I did theater kind of on a whim when I was first coming in here, and I've had an excellent 4 years because of the faculty and everyone in this room, so thank you very much. I found what I love to do, that I'll hopefully be doing for the rest of my life. Just a quick tidbit, the 4 years goes by really quick. I know everyone says that, but it's crazy how exponential it is. The days are long and the weeks are short. Thank you.
Next is Shay Lynn Goldstein. Shay is graduating magna cum laude with a BFA in theater, emphasis in acting, and also a certificate in international studies. She's a native of, where is that town again? Forney, Texas. And she is a proud Forney High School jackrabbit. Can't make this stuff up, friends. Shay has been a recipient of a TCU Dean Scholarship, Theater Activity Grants, Theater Production Grants, and the Hahn Theater Scholarship. She's appeared on the Dean's List. She's been named a TCU Scholar. She's a member of Alpha Psi Omega, Alpha Lambda Delta Collegiate Honor Society, Golden Key International Honor Society, the International Scholar Laureate Program, and she served in the Veteran International Student Ambassador Program. For Theatre TCU, Shay has appeared on stage in The Crucible, Born on a Sunday, How I Learned to Drive, The Playwright's Stage, Bard on the Rocks, and she's also appeared in the Vagina Monologues. And she directed our reading of Stop Kiss and was the assistant director on Hunting and Gathering. Shay, what is next for you?
I'm a red-headed gypsy, off to nowhere land, with the sun on my face and 2 able hands, and no scheduled plans, and no to-do lists, and no diaries, because I've no one to kiss. It's just me and myself learning to live free in this wild ride called life before eternity. If I didn't write it down, everyone would. You want me to write it down? In 2010, we ventured off to a magical foreign place called TCU. We survived art of theater. Remember that first day? If you're not sure this is for you, then you best be right about your work. Stagecraft made us hate our lives. Not you, Tristan. And ProSim scared us to death. I still don't understand Meisner, and really, can you find your breath? Thanks to Dr. Walsh, we found our souls in acting too. Quit acting. I don't believe you. Quit acting. What the hell else am I supposed to do? Script anal, analysis, taught us how to read a play, or remind us that we didn't. Don't worry. Sophie and I still got A's, baby. And thank baby Jesus, Krista healed me from sin. She beat the Texas out of me. IPA, you are not my friend. So we grew up and made mistakes. Some traveled the world, some stayed the same, but we all worked our way to make it to today. Staying up too late and taking one too many shots. Remember that time that Mark did the robot? And friendships were made, and promises were broken, and doors were opened, and somehow we transformed into who we are today. Class of 2014, today is our day. The truth is, I don't know where I'm going or where I want to end up. I just know I love the theater, and to me that is more than enough. So this is Shaylin's advice. I'll keep it short and sweet. Just kidding. Love and be loved, and know that you are enough. This world is hard, but you can't give up. You have a life story to write, and this is just the end of a chapter. So turn the page and write your own happy ever after.
I'm looking for Mr. Bradley Gosnell. Bradley's graduating with a BFA in theater, emphasis in acting. He's a native of Westlake Village, California, and a graduate of Oaks Christian High School there. Go Lions! Bradley has received theater activities grants, theater production grants at TCU. He's also been a member of Senseless Acts of Comedy. And he studied abroad. We weren't sure he was going to come back, but he did. For Theatre TCU, Bradley's appeared in The Dining Room, The House of Blue Leaves, The Bow Stratagem, The Elephant Man, Seussical. You were great in Seussical. Born on a Sunday, Measure for Measure, and Holiday, as well as Trinity Shakes. What's next for you, Bradley?
All right, I'm gonna do Trinity Shakespeare here, and then I'm gonna go to California for a while, and then go New York maybe. I'm gonna go to California and make money, and go to New York and lose it. So, and then I'm gonna start the thing. Great. So if your name is Cameron, Celeste, Carly, Emma, Carly, Hannah, or Giovanni, you're in Gryffindor. I got 2 minutes. Abby, Sydney, Rachel, Megan, Shaylee, Stephen, Jordan, Tori, Hufflepuff. Great. So people to thank, I don't have a poem. So I'm going to just start in. Teachers to thank Jennifer. Don't ever let Jennifer go 4 years without doing a play again, because I'm not going to get in a musical. So I want to work with Jennifer. So if you're ever doing anything, Jennifer, you want to cast me, do a straight play. Alan, casting me in Elf Man had one of the biggest effects of me on as an actor. And so thank you for that. It was an incredible opportunity, and it's something I learned a lot from. Chris is not here, but she demands perfection out of me. And no one else does to that extent, and I've been pushed so many ways through her. Penny's also not here, but her work on Born on a Sunday was incredible and inspired me and made my performance what it was. Harry, you're like my father here. I used to come in and see you once every 2 months, and I don't know, man. We just went downhill from there. Probably scripting, that's what happened. And then finally, Dr. Walsh, you're my acting teacher, my acting mentor. You are so much inspiration to me. I don't know when I'm gonna get the chance to play. Where are you? Somewhere there you are. I don't know when I'm gonna get the chance to play a psycho again on stage who gets whipped by his father and was raped. So thanks, that was fun. So that was amazing. Thank you so much. For people, friends, John Barnes. You're amazing. I look up to you. I want to be you when I grow up. Ryan Dyer, 12 years. That is incredible and scary. And you cut your hair finally. That's great. Dylan Lovett, you're my brother. You're one of us. You are us. We wouldn't exist without you. There's no way are you separate. I love you so much, man. Kate Rizzo, not often you get a relationship between an actor and a stage manager that's as consistent as ours. Kate Rizzo, she's my stage manager, my favorite one, my best one. I love you so much. 4 shows, 5 shows, something like that together. Shay, you are artistic, the most artistic person I know. You inspire me to do art, and you are amazing at it. Kelsey and Sam, my alumni who take care of me in the back. I really appreciate everything you guys do for me. It's incredible, the love you guys have for me. Delaney, you've had the biggest impact on my life for the last 3 years, and I hope you never stop impacting my life. Anyone who's ever come to a SAC show, thank you so much. That is something I'm gonna miss. It's been the thing that keeps me awake at night, the thing that gets me up in the morning, and you show so much support. I'm so glad that comedy's growing at TCU. It's an art, it needs patrons, so keep showing up. Thank you, my class. You guys are great, incredible. And finally, to Mark Laird and Mitchell Stevens, you guys make me the actor I am. You guys should all learn this. You need to find peers who can tell you when you're not doing good, and then tell them to tell you when you're not doing good, because that's the only way you get better. I watch every one of you guys' monologues and scenes and shows with such an eye, because I want to get mad at you if you're not doing good, because I want you guys to be better, and you guys do that for me. And you guys are the reason that I am the actor that I am, in every way. Every show, every scene, every monologue, I do for you guys, and I thank you for that. I really, really do. Everyone should find a Mitchell and Mark, because they're great. Thank you.
Next is Anna Garino. Anna is graduating from the laude with a BFA in theater, emphasis in acting. She's a native of Tucson, Arizona, and a graduate of South Point Catholic High School in Tucson. Go Lancers. What is it? Oh, those Catholics. At TCU, Anna's been in the Honors College, received theater activity grants and International Study Award. She's also been involved with the Student Filmmakers Association, and she appeared at Theatre TCU in Oklahoma and Holiday. And Anna, what's next for you?
Hi. In 7 days, I'm leaving the country. So goodbye. I am going to the Cannes Film Festival in France. And so I'll be there for 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna stay there for a while in Europe because I like it. Yes. So, and then I'll come back eventually, and I'll be in LA, probably in August, but I mean, hey, things happen. Okay, so, thought about this since freshman year, and still haven't really figured out what to say. So, I'm gonna say this. Travel as much as you can, because I just talked about that, but that's really important. If you get the opportunity, study abroad. If you don't get the opportunity, go somewhere. I mean, and I know it sounds like I'm kidding, but really. And when you travel, look at the culture that you're in and question your beliefs. Please, dear God, question what you believe and prove to yourself that you should believe it. Because you will grow so much as an artist and a human being, and that is so important. So get out of your dorm or your apartment and just go somewhere. The only other thing that I really want to say is don't ever regret anything in your life, because it makes you who you are. And always be the hero and never the victim. So, Alan, I could talk to you all day. I enjoyed every conversation that we had, and I just wanted to tell you that because I wish I could walk into your office more often. And then talk to Walsh. That. Thank you so much for always believing in me. Always. That was really loud. I'm gonna leave the stage now. Thanks, guys.
Our next senior is Sarah Hagen. Sarah is graduating with a BA in theater and a minor in general business. She's from North Richland Hills and is a graduate of Richland High School there. Go Rebels. Yes. She previously attended Tarrant County College Northwest and Northeast. She's received several transfer TCU scholarships. She's served on a variety of production crews for Theatre TCU productions, including The Bow Stratagem, The Yellow Boat, and No No Nanette. Sarah, what is next for you?
Here's the honest answer, cosplay, because that's who I am and that's what I love. If you couldn't tell from the purple hair picture on the slideshow. So I wrote down what I have to say because I'm a really bad talker in front of people, which is funny because I was thinking about what to say to y'all, like something deep or meaningful, and then I realized that this may be the first time I'm talking to like a good half of you folks. In which case, hello, it's nice to meet you. Which is okay. But I just wanted to say that you can do it. Transferring in, it was weird because I didn't have that whole freshman year to bond, but you guys were really nice to me, so that was pretty awesome. So just know that no matter how left out you may feel or how odd you are compared to other people, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And good luck with that. And Zach, Matt, it's been real, it's been fun, and there have been a few times that it's been real fun living with you guys. So, thanks.
Next is Michelle Hoy. Michelle is graduating with a BA in psychology, and she is one of our very last theater minors. She considers her hometowns to be Pawtucket, Rhode Island, and El Paso, Texas. They're just alike, aren't they? Pawtucket and El Paso, yeah. And she graduated from Loretto Academy High School in El Paso, the Angels. She's been on the Dean's List at TCU, she's received a Founder Scholarship, she's been a resident assistant, and she's been involved with Hall, Crew, Habitat for Humanity, Invisible Children, Ignite, and Crew, and through TCU Crew and McKinney Bible Church, she's been able to go on 6 mission trips during her college years. For Theatre TCU, Michelle appeared in Oklahoma, and Michelle, what is next for you?
I am going to have the privilege of interning with Crew in North Africa for a year. So I'll be raising support all summer, and then I will head off in August, Lord willing. And so I'm super stoked for that, but I just wanted to say that it's been a pleasure getting to share life, a little bit of life with you all. It's super encouraging and exciting to think about that. It's because of the theater department here at TCU that I even came on this journey, and because I came in as an acting major, and so it's just really sweet to know that that it's because of the department that I'm here. And with that being said, I really want to thank Jennifer, wherever you are right now. I can't see you. Okay, wonderful. You have been so meaningful to me and so important to me these past 4 years. You have been one of my biggest encouragements here at TCU, and I just want to thank you for all of your support of my life endeavors, even when they didn't continue on in the theater realm. I mean, I try to keep my foot in because I do love theater, but it's definitely not my foremost passion, and I so appreciate and value that you value me just the same, and I just absolutely adore your family, and so I just want to throw that out there. Also, and thank you to all the professors. You guys have all seriously impacted me in one way or another, and have encouraged and affirmed my gifts and talents. And of course, Amber, you are my soul sister. I love you more than I can even describe up here in a fancy dress and in front of a podium. It has been a joy being your sister, and I don't know, there's so much about you that I can talk forever up here, so I'm not going to do that. And also, I want to just call out and love just Caroline. She's such a sweet sister to me as well, and has just been one of my right-handed ladies over the years, and I just think you're such a beautiful person inside and out, and you're one of the most genuine people I know. And also, Jesus, where you at? You're amazing, and it's been a pleasure serving with you on the RA team. You make me laugh so much, and I really, yes. I just wanted to say for y'all to finish well, just to keep running this race called life. I really believe that you all are destined for greatness, and also just to remember that the harder times make the good times so much sweeter. And I just also want to say, don't stop searching for truth and seeking, and for like true fulfillment, because I feel like, I've learned over the years that it can only be found in the person of Jesus, and you're never too far away for redemption. And so, yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you for being wonderful.
Next is Elizabeth Gendry. Elizabeth is graduating magna cum laude with a BFA in Theater Studies and a BA in Writing. She's from Corpus Christi and a graduate of Cal Allen High School in Corpus Christi, the Wildcats. Elizabeth has appeared on the Dean's List. She's a member of Sigma Tau Delta. She's also a member of the Environmental Club and the TCU Quidditch Club. She's a National Merit Scholar and has attended TCU on a Chancellor's Scholarship. She's worked on several crews for Theatre TCU productions, including serving as the dramaturg for Assassins, How I Learned to Drive, The Crucible, and Spring Awakening. Elizabeth, what is next for you?
I am going to be working on a show, Chicago Gypsies, down at Gaslight Baker Theater in Lockhart, and then that's over the summer, and then I'll be coming back up here and trying to build my bank account and my resume and apply to grad school. Okay? So the first thing I want to do is thank the faculty, because I actually auditioned as an acting major, and I cannot thank you enough for putting me in theater studies. That was the best disappointment I've ever had. Specifically, I would like to thank Michael Heil for just listening to my ramblings, especially recently. Lilani for being so understanding every time things in my family went pear-shaped and it messed up my attendance in her class, because it always happened with her class. Jennifer, for when I walked into my sophomore jury and I said I'd lost the love of acting, and you said, well, do you want to come dramaturg for Assassins? And that just, I found my place in theater again. I can't thank you enough for that. I would also like to apologize to all the faculty who allowed laptops in their classes for the thousands upon thousands of words of fan fiction that I've read instead of taking notes. I did take notes, but I read a lot too. I apologize for that. But some of the things that I've learned, you're gonna hit disappointments, but give yourself 24 hours to wallow and pout, and then just kind of try to move on from that. When you do hit rock bottom, you know, try to find something to get out of bed in the morning, even if it's just what vaguely relevant story Dr. Walsh is going to tell in theater history. Like when you're at the bottom, you know, if you need help, ask a friend. You know, I was always that shy, quiet girl who didn't really talk to people in class, but I found some great friends. You know, hanging out in the library, working at essays 3 a.m. the day before they're due, and sharing food. Those were some, you know, probably stupid nights, but whatever. You know, going on study dates where we didn't really study, and fake Valentine's dates. Like convincing people to watch TV shows and getting convinced on other shows as well. And then the one thing I want to leave you with is, in this business and just in life, there's going to be a lot of doors that are going to close in your face. And so one of the things my grandma told me recently was, you know, when a door opens, a window closes. So get up and go find the damn window.
Next is Adrienne Johnson. Adrienne is graduating with a BFA in theater, emphasis in design. She's a native of Dallas and a graduate of Lakeview Centennial High School in Garland. Go Patriots. Yes. She's been awarded theater activity grants, theater production grants, a Hahn Theater Scholarship, and a TCU Vision Honor Award. She's a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha, the Word of Truth Ministries. And she's been involved in the V-Day campaign. For Theatre TCU, Adrienne has worked on wardrobe crew and as a scenic artist on many shows, including Bo Stratagem and The Elephant Man, and for 3 seasons as a scenic artist for Trinity Shakes. She was the costume designer for How I Learned to Drive and the scenic designer for the effective gamma rays on Man in the Moon Marigolds and Says She. Adrienne, what is next for you?
Well, I'm going to go to Arkansas, Conway, Arkansas, to work as an intern paint artist there. And I will be leaving to go to Gainesville, Florida to go to grad school. I get nervous, so just don't mind me if I start stumbling and whatnot. It's bittersweet leaving. It is, because my only regret is that I wish I got to know a lot of you more, but I am ready to move on, you know, and to the next chapter of my life. I'm ready for that. And I want to give a special thanks to the faculty. When I first came here, I wasn't in theater, like I was a studio artist. So I just want to thank Michael, Harry, Brian, AKA Big B. I made up that nickname, by the way. I just want to thank y'all for being so patient with me, you know, and just taking me in, and I needed that. I needed y'all pushing me, and there was times where I felt like I wasn't going to be able to do it, and that I picked the wrong thing, and just having y'all as mentors, and it's been awesome. And just the fact that I'm graduating college, and the fact that this program has prepared me to go to a grad school at University of Florida, like I would have never thought that I would be at grad school. I was placed in a position where I wasn't even supposed to graduate college, so that. It means a lot.
I'm looking for Kira Kinsman. Steve's graduating summa cum laude with a BFA in theater, emphasis in production. She's a native of Houston and a graduate of Memorial High School. Go Mustangs, yes. Kiki has received theater production grants, theater activity grants, a faculty scholarship, a TCU grant, the Lou Miller Cantor Scholarship, and the Norton Fine Arts Scholarship in Theater. She's a member of Alpha Psi Omega, USITT, Gamma Phi Beta, and Alpha Lambda Delta. She is the senior scholar in the Department of Theater. For Theatre TCU, Kira was the assistant stage manager on Oklahoma and Seussical, and the stage manager for Stained Glass, Iron Kisses, Assassins, No No Nanette, Closer Than Ever, and Spring Awakening. She's also worked for Trinity Shakes and Amphibian Stage Productions. Kira, what's next for you?
Well, I'm going to be working at Trinity Shakespeare Festival again this summer, and then my wonderful fiance and I are going to Idaho for a while until December, and then we'll probably be moving to Seattle after that. You know how much I love speeches, right? Excuse me while I read word for word off my paper. First of all, I just want to thank Harry and the rest of the faculty. The past 4 years you have showed me, you have showered me with praises, scholarships, and so many wonderful opportunities. I've gotten to stage manage some incredible shows, and I'm so, so grateful. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for trusting in me and believing in me. I also want to thank our fantastic staff members, Candace, Lindsay, Michelle, Phil, and Sarah. All of you go above and beyond your job description. Thank you for always being there and always caring. And I know Phil couldn't be here tonight, but I have to tell you how awesome Phil is. I came here as a theater minor, and he gave me a job in the scene shop and convinced me to be a theater major. And I wouldn't be standing here without him. So, yes. And thank you also to all my peers. I'm so humbled to have worked with so many of you. Your talent blows me away. All the actors I've worked with, your professionalism is outstanding. I'm so lucky. And beyond that, thank you for your immeasurable friendship and support. And Tyler, I don't know what I did to deserve you, but I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Thank you for being my rock and making my life a fairy tale. The department has truly meant the world to me, and I will miss you all dearly. Thank you.
Next is Mark Laird. Mark is going to be graduating summa cum laude with a BFA in theater, emphasis in acting. He's a native of Arlington and a graduate of the Oak Ridge School in Arlington. Go Owls. Yes, the Owls. Mark has received academic merit award scholarships, theater activity grants. He's appeared on the Dean's List. He's a member of Sigma Chi, Alpha Gamma Delta, and Golden Keys Scholastic Honor Society. For Theatre TCU, Mark has appeared in The Bow Stratagem, The House of Blue Leaves, The Yellow Boat, Stained Glass, Measure for Measure, and Holiday. Mark, what's next for you?
So I guess I plan to stay in the area for about 6 months to a year, building up like resume and what have you. And then taking the plunge to a bigger market, probably LA, that's what I'm thinking. Shit. Honestly, I just want to say thank you to all of you. I can look around and just, I'm so proud that I came here. I really am. I'm so proud, and like, I'm so proud I got to know all of you, and like, there's something to be said when you join a group of people that share the same passion and desire for something. And something so beautiful grows from that. I was just enriched while I was here, completely and totally. Friendship-wise, I grew exponentially in my craft as an actor. I'm gonna miss all of you a lot. I guess we'll start with the faculty. So the faculty, you guys really do a great thing here. An incredible thing. I want to thank, first and foremost, Dr. Walsh. You gave me my first shot, and right out of the gate, and I'm forever indebted to you. I don't know where you are, but cool. And I wish I was able to be in a play with Jennifer, like Brad, but it didn't happen. But thank you, Alan. You were always gracious enough to leave your door open. I mean, that goes for any of the faculty. I mean, that's the coolest thing about our faculty, guys, is their doors are always open. We can walk in and like talk to them and like sit down with like an actual person. I know that's like great, but anyway, I don't know. I think that's awesome. And my senior class, we had an awesome time here, and I'm so impressed with each and every one of you. Like, there's at least one point in time when I was here where I was just blown away by something each and every one of you did. So much so. Thank you for that. Thank you, each and every one of you, for letting me into your lives for just the briefest of moments. Honestly. Thank you. So, thank you, faculty. Thank you, guys. Love you all.
We have that many seniors left. We have the video to watch. We're supposed to be done in 30 minutes. 2 minutes, seniors. 2 minutes. Next is Hannah Law. Hannah is graduating magna cum laude from TCU with a BFA in theater, emphasis in theater studies. She's a native of Birmingham, England, and graduated from Lausanne Collegiate School in Memphis. The Lynx. Go Lynx. Go Lynx. At TCU, Hannah's been on a Chancellor Scholarship, and she's been a member of the Honors College. She's appeared on the Dean's List. She's a member of Alpha Psi Omega, Gamma Psi Alpha Order of Omega, and Golden Key Honor Society. Her many campus activities include Zeta Tau Alpha, Student Ambassador, V-Day Campaign, Student Government Association. She studied abroad, she's had an internship at Casa Manana, and she's been the Theatre TCU Prop Shop Supervisor for the past 3 years. For Theatre TCU, Hannah appeared in The Crucible, served as props head for the Elephant Man and Bow Stratagem, as hair and makeup coordinator for several shows, including Assassins, Gamma Rays, Measure for Measure, and Holiday. She was the costume designer for Says She, and the assistant costume designer for Spring Awakening. Hannah, what's next for you?
I'm going to work at Trinity Shakespeare Festival as the props mistress and hang out with Danny and Jordan Kreitz for the summer. And then I'm going to head to Europe for about 5 or 6 weeks, working in France and England at music and theatre festivals. So I'm going to be a hippie for a while. So yeah, and then I emailed myself some notes, but I am going to cut them down a hot minute because I have lots of things to say and I talk a lot. Yes, do not eat spinach or seeds if you're meeting someone important. Always use deodorant. Always brush your teeth. Study abroad. Take a class outside of your normal comfort zone. Girls, learn how to run in heels. Do not stop learning. Travel and see one place a year you've never been. Do one new activity a year. You can never be overdressed, and if you think you are, rock it. If you think you are too drunk, you've probably drunk too much. Sometimes you just have to stuff your face with chocolate. You can watch too much Netflix. And your parents are probably right, and they will let you start correcting them eventually, but you can't be too sassy. So these are now the thoughtful things. Say yes to things, because you don't know where it's going to lead you. Adults will act like children, so sometimes you have to act like an adult. It's sad, but sometimes people don't mature past the age of 16. But you can do it. You can be an adult. Have one person you trust implicitly that you do your shit talking to. Do not shit talk to everyone unless you are willing to say it to their face and suffer the consequences. Always say thank you. You are not designed to like everyone. You just have to work with most people and don't be rude. It is, if at all possible, be kind, and it's okay to change what you love. Be curious. Eat food that is good for your body and fuels it. Do that thing called exercise. Couple of teachers I'd like to thank. Krista Scott, because she doesn't take any BS, and she makes me work hard.
Michael Heil, because he said, don't let anyone force you to do anything that you don't want to do. You need to chase after what you love. Dr. Walsh, because of your fatherly support and believing in me. Lolani Lehman, because you make me fail every week this semester, and it was really, really good for me because I don't usually fail. Michelle and Sarah and Meredith and all the costume staff for all the supportive and advice when I'm so white girl done with life. Lydia Mackey for the real life application for bumps in the road. And Alan Shorter just because I'm not a musical theatre major. Yeah, I did sing a song at Senior Showcase for character work. And thank you for always meeting with me because, yeah, I'm still working on life. People, Kira, Kiki, I remember when you were first dating your boyfriend, like way back freshman year, and we went through recruitment. Remember that? And now you're engaged, so that's cool. Mackenzie Shulian, always for your Uggs. Anna Guarino, hey, we've both changed and I like hanging out with you. It sounds good. Brooke Honcheret, because you're a diva. Deshawn, because I was the honest theatre power couple.
What?
Lexi Showalter, thank you for coming visiting me in England. It was real, real fun. Sarah Sampson, Trevor Fretz, and all the V-Day campaign team, because you supported me a lot when I could have gone crazy, and maybe I did a little bit. 1 minute. My little cat in theatre, Wolf Daddy, because I don't know how I would have got through lighting and scene design and all that stuff without you. Shay Baby, Crucible, keep it real. Jessica, thank you for making me not go crazy during Seshi. And then my little Leah in Zeta Tau Alpha. Mainly because everything I say, you back me up and you're like, yeah! But really, I haven't got sick of you yet, and we live together and we cook together and we have our fun thing of the day, which is usually something stupid someone said or did. But I love you so much, and I'm so glad you came into my life and made me see that theatre can be as fun and crazy with a Zeta as without a Zeta. Thing is, work hard, play hard, but also sometimes you need to sleep, so do that. Yeah, thank you.
Next is Jessica McLean. Jessica is graduating magna cum laude with a BFA in theater, emphasis in theater studies. A native of Fredericksburg, Texas, she's a graduate of Fredericksburg High School, the Billies. The Battling Billies. Jessica has received a faculty scholarship, theater activity grants, and a Stokes Foundation grant. She's a member of Alpha Psi Omega, Alpha Lambda Delta, and the National Society of Collegiate Scholars. In her sophomore year, she found a home in the costume studio, and she has been there ever since. For Theatre TCU, Jessica fulfilled a number of production crew responsibilities, including being an assistant director of the Playwright Stage and Born on a Sunday, sound designer for Says She, the narrator for Stop Kiss, and the director of Happy Birthday Boris. She was also a member of the 2013 Trinity Shakes Company. Jessica, what's next for you?
As many of you know, I'm moving to Austin, and that's about as far as my plans go at this point. I might go to grad school someday, I might not. I might just throw theater to the wind. No, I won't throw theater to the wind. That's a lie. So yeah, I'm just gonna read this little thing that I wrote. Okay, I guess the thing that I want to say most about Theatre TCU is the fact that Dionysus wanted me to be in this department. I remember so clearly the day before the first day of my freshman year, I was sitting outside of Sid Richardson with my boyfriend Henry, who most of you know, and I was just so terrified and scared, and I was like, I'm gonna change my major to business because I'm good at numbers and I can do that, it's safe, and it would have been safe. But a couple days later, Harry Parker told us in Art of Theater that the reason that we do theater is because we have no other choice. And it was in that moment that I realized, yeah, I could do a lot of different things, but I don't want to do anything else but theater. So I stayed and decided that I was going to make this my theater community. Some time passed, though, and by the middle of my sophomore year, having not really made any strong connections with anybody in the department, I decided that it was time to start looking for a new theater community. I filled out transfer applications and sent them off, and thanks to Michelle and Dr. Walsh, I ended up deciding to stay. I just want to say to both of you, thank you so much for holding me up every time I was falling and encouraging me to make the most of my time here. I'm just really, really glad I stayed. I've made a handful of wonderful friends. A couple of which are in the front here. I have seen some wonderful talent and worked with so many just wonderful people. And I've gotten the opportunity to direct Happy Birthday Boris, which was just, you know, the highlight of my time here. And so, last thing I want to say is, I still have my fears and insecurities about my future in the theater, as I'm sure a lot of you do as well. But if there's anything that I've learned through my time here is to not let fear hold you back. To my fellow seniors, I would just like to say, I hope that if you ever question your own artistry, you will keep in mind the words of George Burns. It is better to be a failure at something you love than to be a success at something you hate. So good luck out there, and God bless.
Next is Alexandra Marshall. Alex is graduating cum laude with a BFA in musical theater. She's a native of Huntington Beach, California, and a graduate of Lutheran High School of Orange County, the Lancers. Alex has been a recipient of theater activity grants, participated in V-Day campaign and the Vagina Monologues for all 4 years. For Theatre TCU, Alex has appeared in Seussical, Born on a Sunday, The Playwright Stage, the College of Fine Arts Gala, A League of Our Own, Says She, and Spring Awakening. Alex, what's next for you?
I'm going back to Cali, and as I told Rashawn, I'm going to apply for a job. That's what I got so far. We'll see what happens next. Okay. So guys, we all know that I'm not going to be winning a Tony or an Academy Award anytime soon. Let's be real, okay? But I've always dreamed, okay? I've always dreamed of what it would be like to give an acceptance speech, so I figured, hey, I'm at curtain call. Why not do it now, okay? Alright, so I want to thank my producer, God, who without him, none of this would be possible. To my agents, my dad and my mom, who have been there for me when I was a nobody. To my director, damn it, anyway, okay. To my director, my sister Courtney, whose outlook on life has always pointed me in the right direction. Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh, okay. Okay, sorry, Jennifer. No, sorry, okay. To Jennifer Engler, for getting me started on this journey in Seussical. Thank you, and thank you for always pushing me in my juries and giving me new challenges every single day. And to all my casting crew, my TCU friends, to my surrogate dad that has encouraged me, supported me, and been there when my parents could not. Mark Miller, I love you so much. Thank you so much for everything. To Amber, you are the most humble person I have ever met in my life, and have been such a good friend to me. I love you. Okay. Creyas, every time I see your face, you always make me smile, and you have this way of brightening up a room. It's amazing. You are such a beautiful person. Thank you for being so wonderful to me. To Waff Daddy, you are going to go so far in life. You are incredibly talented, and I'm so blessed that I got to be part of your life. And thank you for being so wonderful to me. Dill Pickle, I love you, buddy. And I think you are incredibly talented. I can't tell you how much it means to me to have you in my life. Leah and Kylie, I feel like I can literally just look at y'all with a stare, just like I did, and you already know what I'm thinking. I'm going to miss our dinners at Zoe's and all of our talks. I love you both with all of my heart. I love you. I love you. And lastly, to Caitlin, my other half, my twin, no other person knows me more than you do. And I am so blessed that I have a friend like you. It's not the end for us. It's not, because you're coming to California. And keep smiling, keep shining. We're gonna make so many more memories together, girl. I love you. You have all taught me that there is no other role greater than being a true friend. I'm leaving TCU with no regrets and no apologies, I promise, okay? I promise. Okay? Except I am going to regret that I'm not going to see all of y'all's beautiful faces every day. I love y'all. Go Frogs.
Next is Danielle Pinedo. Danielle. Danny's graduating on Saturday with a BA in theater and a minor in arts administration. She's from Aliso Viejo, California, and a graduate of J. Sarah Catholic High School in San Juan Capistrano, the Lions. Yeah, I know. At TCU, Danielle's been involved with TCU Student Film Association, the Student Success Academy. She studied abroad in London, and she appeared quite memorably in the Theatre TCU production of the effective gamma rays on Man in the Moon Marigolds. Danny, what's next?
Well, I'll be with Hannah in the prop studio for Trinity, and that's going to be really fun. And then after that, who knows? I'm going home to California, LA, and figure it out then. Probably film, actually. Well, this is awful, and I'm horrible at speaking in front of people, especially as myself. Not, I mean, you know, I can be a weird cat lady who kills things, but this is terrifying. So I apologize, guys. This could be the worst thing ever. Thank you to all my teachers, especially Dr. Walsh, Lilani, Michael Heil for always saying, you know, even with ADHD and dyslexia, you can do it. And I tried, or well, I did do it, but not so great. But I did. And oh gosh, there's so many good teachers. All my teachers. Harry. Yeah, that's it. What else am I talking about? Oh, I just can't explain how much I've enjoyed being a part of the magic of Theatre TCU, even if it's you know, sweeping the stage of Volley Girls or doing the set change for Holiday. I loved every second of it, and getting to know all of you and just all my talented peers. Even though I haven't been that close to many of you, I want you to know that so many of you are cherished acquaintances to me. Seeing you every day in class and smiling and just having, you know, even our how are you, that's meant the world to me. So you guys all rock, and yeah, that's it. But I love you all. Thank you so much.
Our next graduating senior is named Cameron Poole. Cameron hasn't been on campus a lot the last couple of years, but he is graduating on Saturday. Finally. Hooray. With a BFA in theater and emphasis in acting, he's from Tulsa. He's a graduate of Jenks High School in Jenks, Oklahoma, the Trojans. Yes. Yes, that's right. He's received theater activity grants at TCU, and at Theatre TCU he appeared in Little Women. Now you can tell how far back we're going. Little Women, Our Town, The Exonerated, and The Crucible. He was an assistant director on Talking With. Friends, this is Cameron Poole.
All right, so this time I actually mean it, all right, when I say I'm graduating. Just throwing that out there. Let's see, what's next for me? I'm going to stay busy with my tech support company that I started with my best friend, and many travels and adventures soon to come abroad. I just kind of want to address the room, I guess. We're all artists here. We all make beautiful art, and we all know the time, the effort, the energy that goes into that. And the art that we make, right, we hope that it influences other people, because that's the reason we make it, right, to tell a story. I would just like to say that in the midst of making art, whether you're a freshman, a junior, a senior, a professional out there in the world, remember that the art is valuable. However, the person behind it is priceless. Don't ever lose your integrity. Don't ever compromise for a role. A role, a character, a play is temporary. It's something that will be eventually forgotten, but the person behind it will be remembered. So as you go forward, either through your college years or life, I'd like to leave you with this, with faith. Faith is being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. Hebrews 11. Thank you.
Is Caroline Reyes in the room? Caroline is graduating magna cum laude with a BFA in theater, emphasis in theater studies. She is from Fort Worth, Texas, and she's a graduate of Fort Worth Country Day, the Falcons. Caroline has received the Mary and Bob Wright Endowed Scholarship, the Vision Honor Award, the Dutch Meyer Scholarship, Theater Activity Grants, Horn Frog Grants, the Hahn Theater Scholarship, and the Lara Schroed Miller Scholarship. She's a member of the National Society of Collegiate Scholars. She's a member of Chi Omega, TCU Ambassadors, and Young Life. For Theatre TCU, Caroline appeared in Oklahoma and Seussical. She worked as the assistant stage manager on Volley Girls, Stained Glass, Assassins, No No Nanette, and Measure for Measure, and as the scenic designer for Happy Birthday Boris. Caroline, what is next for you?
Yes. Well, I work at camp during the summer, so I'm going to do that for a while. For 3 months. For 3 months. And then what is next after that is just so important, and it is just so exciting that I can't tell you because I'll just move back here and it'll be great. Okay, faculty. Every single one of you has impacted my life. I just want to thank you for the professional growth that you have given me. You were so generous and so kind to do that and to spend that time with me. But mostly I want to thank you for the personal growth that I have received from all of you with your kind words and your wisdom. And you've taught me to know who I am and be who I am and enjoy who I am. And that is the greatest gift that I've ever received. So thank you. Next, I will read some Frogworth's houses. You are in Slytherin if your name is Jesse Thomason, Chase Ainsworth, Nathan Lasko, or Zach White. You are in Ravenclaw if your name is Kendra Oates, Faith Lawrence, Caroline Watson, Kira McGurk, or Libby Rubin. I am no longer the Sorting Hat. I am not going to address people individually because I will cry and no one wants to see that. But I love you guys. Okay, so now I'm going to get on my soapbox. What you're doing is important. Theater is important, and knowing what this is and figuring out what this is an amazing artistic endeavor that I'm so thankful to have gotten to do with all of you for these incredible 4 years. Okay, next, if you don't want to study and you just want to have a good day. Yes! Thank you, yes, then that's okay. You can do that. But yeah, just wanted to throw that out there for you. I'd like to thank Jesus Christ. You have always been there for me, and I love you so much. And my seniors, my sweet, sweet seniors. I love you guys. You are my family, and that is it.
I'm looking for Alexis Showalter. Lexi is graduating cum laude with a BFA in theater and emphasis in musical theater. She's a native of Mercer Island, Washington. And she is a Mercer Island High School Islander. She's received a faculty scholarship for academics. She's a member of Mortar Board. Did you know I'm a member of Mortar Board? Hey! I know, we have that in common. Golden Key International Honor Society. She's appeared on the Dean's List and is a TCU scholar. For Theatre TCU, Lexi's appeared in Bard in a Box. Remember Bard in a Box? Yeah. That was cool, yeah. Bard in a Box, Oklahoma, Seussical, Born on a Sunday, The Father, Stop Kiss, Says She, and Happy Birthday Boris. She's also appeared at Lyric Stage. What's next for you, Lexi?
I'm working with this new director over at Circle. Dang. Harry Parker? Yeah, but we're doing a really fun show called Open Gravity, so you should come see it. June 27th through July 27th. June, what? June 19th through July 19th. 19th. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm so tall, dang it. There are so many things I want to say to you guys and so many people to thank, but I have a soapbox, so I'm going to use it, okay? I'm not going to talk about my journey or path or name names all that much, but if you'd like to hear my story or tell me yours, I'd love to hear it. Let's grab coffee or lunch. I'm here till August. Sometimes, frequently over the years, if I'm honest, I wonder what good I'm doing, what change I'm evoking. I spend time on stage thinking about my lines, my choreography, how my character would react to a given situation, Dr. Walsh. If I'm in my light, if the audience can hear me. It sounds incredibly selfish. And yet I live for a God who has called me to follow the man who paid the ultimate price so that I could clumsily and imperfectly strive to live like he did. God has intentionally placed me here. He has carried me over walls I knew I couldn't climb and gifted me with abilities and opportunities that don't correlate with my human abilities. And please don't read that as self-deprecating. That's the last thing I want to do. But there are times when I look at the gifts in front of me and I think, how did that happen? I believe God doesn't waste his time on anything that isn't ultimately good. So why theater? What good am I doing? I believe we are called to speak for those who need to be heard. A chance to say, I value you enough to learn how you walk, think, speak, your vernacular, your dress, to create your environment. We live in a world of people who are yearning to be heard, to be valued. And as artists, we have the privilege of saying, I hear you, I see you, I value you. And ultimately, I choose to tell your story. So I urge you to remember the value of what you do and who you are to this imperfect and broken world. You are light and truth and love. Each of you is here for a reason. If you doubt that, I would love to take you out to coffee because I'm absolutely certain I can prove you wrong. I believe with all my heart that God makes no mistakes. You have a big job in front of you. It's a difficult job. We reveal the messy, imperfect parts of who we are. We give our all to creating our interpretation of an environment, and when it isn't received well, it feels personal. This business can cut deep. I urge you, friends, to remember what you do, and that you lovingly tell stories, and don't forget each other. It is so incredibly sad when the opportunity to say something as simple and life-changing as I love you is missed. Please don't do it. Please never miss a chance to offer a hug, encouragement, or validation. You artists of all people know how valuable that is. Love one another, respect one another, hold each other up. I am extraordinarily grateful for the love you've given me.